Hello all and welcome again to the C classes. In last class I gave you all a problem to find the GCD between two given numbers using recursion. You can find our channel's link in the bottom right corner of the video. Go there and you can find our blog link. I have given the solution for it. I have given a PDF file so you can download it. So we'll continue with today's class. In today's class we are going to see about arrays. Arrays are a list of homogeneous elements that can be used in C. As for now, we have used variables which can store only one data. So if you want to store more than one data, you can make use of arrays. We are going to do a simple problem with arrays. We are going to get 10 numbers from the user and we are going to sort it in ascending order. Let's solve it. So I'm going to open an file array1.c. To declare an array, you have to follow the following syntax. Data type of the array, array name with the size of the array. So to access an array element, you use the following syntax. Array name and the index. Index specifies the position of the array element in the array. For example, you have the following array with following elements and your indices goes as follows. Remember that basically an array index starts from 0. So in this array, if I have to access the element 4, we have to type in array and the index of the element, which is 3. So this will generate me the element 4. So this is how the syntax of array declaration and array accessing goes. We'll continue with our problem. So I'm going to declare an array named array and the size of the array is 10. For sorting, there are different sorting algorithms available like selection sort, insertion sort, bubble sort, etc. In our problem, we are going to use selection sort. For selection sort, we are going to make use of two for loops. So for two for loops, we need two loop counters. So I'm going to declare them as I and j respectively. For sorting, we need to swap elements if needed. So we are going to use a temporary variable. I've already used this temporary variable sorting method in last class, so I hope you remember it. So I'll explain selection sort to you. Selection sort is very simple. In selection sort, consider that you are having n elements. You take the first element first and you compare it with the rest of the elements. So if you find the first element is greater than any other element, you swap it. So this is what happens in your selection sort. So this process of comparison goes till you reach the element n minus 1. So this is your selection sort. So let's write the program. So we are going to request 10 numbers from the user. For inputting 10 elements, you don't need 10 scanf statements. We are going to use for loop here. So my loop count will start from 0 and go till 10 and will be incremented at each step. So scanf %d. So I'm accessing it index wise. My index is I. So the first element you enter will go to a of 0, then a of 1, then a of 2, and so on. Next, we are going to sort the elements. So for sorting, as I told you, we need two for loops. First for loop must start with position 0 and the second for loop, as we have to compare the present element with the next element, it will start with I plus 1 position, that is the next position, and will go till 10 and it will be incremented by 1 at each step. In here I am going to use the if condition to check whether under comparison element is greater than the compared element. So I'm going to use if statement if a of I is greater than a of j. We are going to swap it. At the place of temp, we are going to copy a of jth element, and in a of jth position, we are going to copy a of I, and in a of ith position, we are going to copy temp. So this will be our if condition. I'll tell you how the for loop in here works. So outer for loop, that is for I equal to 0, I less than 10, works for 10 times, and the inner for loop j equal to I plus 1 less than 10 works for I plus 1 to 10 times for each value of I. For example, if the value of I is 0, the for loop will work till 1 to 10 times. If the value of I is 1, it will work for 2 to 10 times. First, the for loop j equal to I plus 1 till to 10 will be completed, will complete its whole looping once, and if the condition j less than 10 executes false, only then the for loop jumps its control to the for loop I. So this is how the for loop works. I hope you understood. First, the for loop j equal to I plus 1 works until j is less than 10, and only if this condition executes false, the i's value will be incremented. Uh, let's print the results sorted array. For printing, we are using for loop again. Starts with 0 to 10, and for a clean look, I'm using slash t, which is a tab space character array of. Oops, I have specified a, which is it's wrong, so I have to use array in here. So I'll change it. I hope that's it. We'll save it and run it. Successfully compiled and we are running it. 23, 30, 43, 35, 46, 57, 68, 79, 80, 91. So there you go, our array is sorted. So that's it for today. I hope you understood the concept of array. uh, so please make note of the question that I'm giving. You are going to have an array whose size will be decided by the user. So user has to give in the size of the array. If the array size is 5, he'll input 5 elements and you're going to get it and store it in the array. Next, the user is going to give any value and our program is to check whether this value is present in the array. Return the position of the element if you find it, else if you don't find it, print a message that the element is not found. You can use functions for it if you want, or you can do it without functions. So that's the question for today. Please do subscribe to our channel for more videos, and please do continue watching our tutorials, and thank you.